Hi, good evening. I've acquired a Yaesu FT-902DM. Tidy condition. Needed the controls cleaned up. I needed one or two small fettling jobs, etc., etc. We have transmitted on it. It works fine. We all love having waterfalls and band scopes and things like that. Now, this is quite possible to do with the FT-902DMs and probably all the rest, the 901, etc. And we can use SDR Connect with a Raspberry Pi, or you could use Uno on Windows, etc., or whatever particular program you like. Now, we're monitoring the wide IF frequency out of here. Now, the funny thing about it is everything is reversed. There's a phase reversal on it. So if we can listen to like 40 meters, we have to put it on upper sideband and vice versa. And also the scale is going the wrong way because there's a phase reversal in this. And it's just basically because of the mixer, because of the mixer issues, not issues, because of the way a mixer works. The resultant output is the opposite way around. Of course, that's compensated in the radios. Of course, we don't have that problem, but of course we are using something here that's a bit different. But it gives you an idea that we can have a band scope, and we have to remind ourselves that the left-hand side is higher frequency and the right-hand side is lower frequency. So that's not much of an issue, to be fair. But it gives us the opportunity of seeing maybe a very strong station on the band with an old radio like this. Now, you can resolve, like I say, you can resolve the audio, but as long as you switch it to the opposite side. So on 40 meters, instead of having to set this to the lower sideband, we set it to upper sideband. I shall show you what I mean. So if I click on the side panel, we'll see we've got USB on there, right? And what we do, we'll take that back off because it's nice and wide. So let's see, we switch this volume up. And if I bring that on, slightly off frequency, but and there is a delay, remember. Now, the noise level with these SDRs, not as much the SDR, but the actual software, it does not work particularly well for noise reduction. Wrong keyboard, there's two of them. Right, that station's quite low. Let's see if there's one that's stronger. That's us into the broadcast band. Right, let's have a listen to him direct and turn the volume back up. As you can see, it's far superior on the radio itself than it is on this. But we only really need to use the waterfall. We're not really interested in the audio of it at all. It's handy if we see a strong signal. We can QSY up and down or whatever. But it just shows you this can be done even with an old radio like this. The big advantage of these, of course, is it does have the outputs for an IF. The likes of the IF output, sorry, so you can do that. And the likes of the 991s, 991As, you can do it, but you have to get into it and make some make some changes to the circuitry and add in a socket on the back, etc. Quite easy enough to do, but to be quite honest, it's much easier on this with just having a phono output on the back, or what as we call it. Well, it's not a phono, it's an RCA output, but it is also a phono output, is that what they call it? So there we go. I just thought I'd let you see this. It works okay, and we're using it with a Raspberry Pi from the radio. Some radios have an IQ output, the likes of the Yaesu X6100, and if you've got a decent sound card, you can do it without even having an SDR play or anything else. You can do it that way. And this, incidentally, this will also work with an RTL dongle as well. There's no problem with it. You can use that. There is a way of cheating it so you can get it to work on lower frequencies. But just thought I'd let you see this. Thanks for looking. You may be wondering what the little box is on top of it. I'm actually using the my loop, my receiving loop at this particular time, and that is also the bias T in there and a switching. So when you press the PTT, it's not connected to this radio yet, admittedly, but when you press the PTT, it fires a relay in it, and it switches from the receiving loop to the antenna that I would be using for transmit, depending on which band. But there you go. I just thought I'd let you see. I can go to just quickly go to 20 meters, see what's doing there. Volume back up. Switch it to upper side band. Right, let's see. Something up here. And of course, when you tune it, he disappears. Isn't that normal? He's back.
Radio Echo Zulu, Radio Echo Zulu.
India Echo Zulu. Italy Zulu 8. Italy Echo Zulu.
Yes, to 5 and 7, 5 and 7.
So very useful and very easy to do on these old radios. Thanks guys for looking. Take care. Enjoy your amateur radio. 73.